for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Which one is he recording?
I don't know. Good evening. This is the Environmental Conservation Board. Today is July 15, 2021. We have an agenda that we're going to follow, and the first item is number 1, which is the House of Prayer and Worship, 365 Hill Street, parking, install a parking lot and drill a well. Could you please state your name and who you're here to represent?
Yes, Joel Greenberg, here for the House of Prayer.
Okay, so this was advertised. Has anything changed from the plans that were approved prior? Anything changed?
Absolutely not. The only thing is we've gotten additional approvals, which this board wanted to see before we gave, before you granted the approval, which was the New York City DEP, which we have. You should have in your pile there, in your packet.
Yes, decision in order.
And you should have the decision order from the zoning board. You should also have the permit from the New York State DEC.
Well, you've been busy, haven't you?
Well, you wanted it done, so we got it done.
You gave us all the Putnam County.
And that's also
the
there
septic
is
system, the licenses.
The license for
and stuff
the guy that's going to do the septic tank and the guy that's the well driller also.
Okay, and the
He's a
permit-
master plumber, I want you to know.
Okay, I'm not going
Only
down that
only do
road.
the best.
There's a permit here for, under the Environmental Conservation Board, authorized disturbance of the 100-foot adjacent area of New York State freshwater wetlands, OL 18 Class 1, associated with paving a driveway. So they have that permit from the DEC Region 3, which we requested. They got it, they have a, just for the record, for the file, they also have a permit here from the DEP from approving the SWIP for this project, and that was from
Jason Coppola.
Jason Coppola. And then we have the Zoning Board of Appeals, we have the approval on that one. And then he gave us the licensed pump and master pump installer and everything, and all this.
And also the
information that
license
we
from the
requested.
excavator for the holding tank. There should be a license there too.
I got it. Got it. The registration, the New York State license for DEC for well drilling. And the Health Department gave you approval for the licensed septic tank contract. They're a septic tank, but this is not
It's a holding, it's called a
traditional.
holding tank.
This is just a holding tank.
Right, that's correct.
And that's it. So there were no questions or comments from the public. The decision and the order in the file, if anybody wants to go through it, you're more than welcome to read it. And there was no other things, there's no changes to the permit, right? To the
Correct.
application? Okay, so then do I have a motion to approve permit number 969 to Pastor Edgar Evans for the House of Prayer for 365 Hill Street, Mahopac, New York, with the following special condition, that the town wetland inspector do a pre and post inspection for installation of erosion control. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I
Do
second
have
that
a
motion.
second?
I second that motion.
Seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. We just have to do the EAF,
Okay.
but that's nothing. And you could come in on Monday to pick this up if you
Okay.
want. Okay, that's done. I like when I leave my notes. See that? That's efficiency. No, then I have to carry it. Okay, we'll do the EAF real fast. Will the proposed action create a material conflict with adapted land use, planning, or zoning regulations? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in change use intensity of use of land? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of existing community? No.
No.
Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that caused the establishment of a CEA?
No.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkway? No. Will the proposed action cause an increase in the use of energy as it failed to incorporate reasonable available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impact existing public-private water supplies, public-private treatment? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impair the you're looking at me like we're gonna say yes to one of these.
Just waiting.
You want me to drop the hammer? No, I'm kidding. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historic, archaeologic, or architectural aesthetic resources? No. Will the proposed action result in adverse change to natural resources, wetlands, water bodies? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in increased potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? Nope.
Nope.
And will the proposed action create a hazard to the environmental resource or human health?
No.
That's it. You're good.
Okay, take care, have a good weekend,
Take care.
and stay cool, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, tell me about it. See you later. Okay, next item is Riviera, Selena and David, 775 and 777 South Lake Boulevard, replace existing seating wall and flagstone patio. Could you please state your name and who you're here to represent?
My name's John Fitzpatrick. I'm here to represent the Riveras. I'm the contractor doing the work.
Okay, has there been any change to the plans that were submitted to this board?
No.
Okay, there were no comments or questions from the public. We have an EAF signed permit. And the only special condition is that we would have, the wetland inspector would have to do a pre and post site inspection to inspect the erosion control and if there's a boom required. I don't remember that.
I don't think there's a boom
No boom,
required for
just
my,
just the silt fencing.
yes, correct.
Okay. So with that, do I have a motion to grant permit number 970 to Selena and David Rivera for 775, 777 South Lake Boulevard to replace existing retaining wall and flagstone patio with the following condition. One, the town wetland inspector to do a pre and post site visit for installation of erosion control. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, come Monday and you get your permit,
Okay,
all right?
sounds good. And then scheduling inspection, I just reach out to the wetland inspector?
Yeah,
and
go
set them
speak to, Rich.
up? Okay, all right, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Have a
Good
night.
luck. All right, we just have to do an EAF. Will the proposed action create a material conflict with adopted land use plan and zoning? No. Will the proposed action result in a change in the use or intensity of the use of land? No. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? No. Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics, the establishment of a critical environmental area?
No.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkway?
No.
Will the proposed action cause an increased use of energy as it fails to incorporate reasonable, available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities?
No.
Will the proposed action impact public-private water or public-private waste? No.
No.
Will the proposed action impair the character, quality of important historic, architectural, or aesthetic resources? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change to natural resources? No.
No.
Will the proposed action result in increased potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? Nope. And will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? No. Okay. Okay, last item is meeting minutes for June 17th, 2021. The only one that cannot vote is me. So do I have a motion to accept the meeting minutes for June 17th, 2021?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, very good. Okay, no new business? Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Good night, stay cool, and hydrate. Have a good day.